Just wondering, I mean, going back to Tuesday's game against LaSalle, you guys seem to struggle with all these different pitchers, and now these past 2 days you haven't had a problem. What's been the difference with this offense?
Well, I think you see a pitcher 2-3 at bats, it's a different story. You're in the flow of the game, whereas, Tuesday, for whatever reason, you come out midweek baseball is interesting. You can give up a ton of runs, you can not score any runs. It's baseball. I don't know how to explain it, but the intensity, the focus isn't there sometimes, and I think these guys are locked in right now. Going into Ohio State, we just said backs against the wall, and it's time to turn it on, and they have. Maybe I'll start next year and say our backs against the wall first game, but it's hard to explain. But I also think that this time of year the bats pick up. They start finding their grooves and taking pitches that they should be taking early in the year. We swing at some of those, and we're out.
Now 6-8 in conference play. I mean, you guys have won by tons of runs against Ohio State, Michigan State. What are you telling your team going forward with still a lot of games to play in the conference?
Not much to say. You just go in there and shoot. We have tarp pull tonight at 7, and we're going to take it off at 8:30 and drink a lot of fluids and get ready to play again.
What's, I guess, the atmosphere of the locker room? Has it changed at all? Has it been the same throughout the season? Is it just getting hot?
No, it's a little noisier in there these days, but more or less we do a good job at just forgetting the last game. Win or lose, just move on with the next game and get ready to play. And I think it's real important. Baseball's a long season, and you have ups and downs, and there's a lot of outs that you make. You have to just overcome them, and I think they're learning how to deal with some of those.
Wanamaker, his last outing, kind of struggled on the mound a little bit. Came out today really solid. Was there anything he did differently in terms of preparing for today?
Well, he did work on his mechanics with Coach Bell down there and slowing him down a little bit and letting his arm catch up, and I think that brought his velocity up a little bit. And he might have walked a few guys, but he missed on some close pitches, and it was good to see. And then he got up over 100 pitches, and he's healthy, and hopefully he's turned a corner.
Are you satisfied, I guess, you probably wanted this from him? You wanted this from him earlier in the year. I mean, are you satisfied where he's at now and going forward for the rest of the year?
Yeah, I mean, coming off the surgery, he's had ups and downs, and he's fought through them, and hopefully he's over the hump now. And this has been a couple starts in a row without any setbacks. So hopefully he's back, and his competitiveness is what we want out there, and we'll go as long as we can with him every time.
Just wondering off the bat, I mean, yesterday's win, you guys played really well, came out today. I mean, did yesterday help you in starting off, any momentum at all?
I think definitely. I mean, we've been feeling good. Last 2 games at Ohio State, I mean, we felt great there. We were playing great. So, I mean, obviously we lost the Tuesday game, and it just had a different feel. I think we've been stepping up, obviously, lately in the Big Ten play, and definitely carried over.
And now you guys are 6-8 in the Big Ten. I mean, still a lot of games left to be played. What are you telling yourself going forward? I mean, you've won by so many runs now. I mean, you don't want to get your heads too big now.
I mean, I just feel like every game, literally, we're getting better and better. I think finally we're getting it together the way we thought we were going to play at the beginning of the season, and I think if we just keep doing what we're doing, we're going to be all right.
Your last outing on the mound, I mean, you struggled a bit. I mean, what were you doing different in terms of preparing for today's start?
I don't think it wasn't anything midweek prep. It was just I guess I had to work a little bit on my mechanics in my bullpen. They got away from me in the Ohio State game. I definitely was rushing a little bit. My arm was dragging. So,
how are you health-wise coming in today? You feel fresh? I mean, out there on the mound, did it take you a little while to get going? I mean, you got that 1-2-3 inning in the first.
No, I felt fine. So I think today was the best I've felt all year. I mean, I feel like everything's kind of hopefully getting together here.
Is this where, I mean, you personally, is this where you wanted to be at this point in the year? You feel good going forward?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it keeps getting better, but I kind of was hoping it would be like this at the beginning of the year, but it just didn't work out that way at the beginning. But feeling really good right now.
Were you on a pitch count today?
Or? No. I mean, I hit 115 or something like that, but they basically just told me, whatever. It was just time. Don't want to